Imagine, for a moment, standing on the shores of a small island in 1958. You feel the ocean breeze and hear the calming waves. You're in the Maldives, a tropical paradise in the Indian Ocean. But as you fast forward to today, you realize that nearly half of the island is submerged underwater. How did this happen? The silent but relentless force of melting ice. Melting ice and its role in rising sea levels is a story we've all heard, but the gravity of its implications is only starting to sink in. We're not just talking about ice cubes in a glass. We're talking about massive ice sheets that cover vast expanses of our planet, like the Greenland ice sheet, which is 3 times the size of Texas. To understand the scale of the problem, let's travel back in time to 1902. The famed Antarctic expedition led by the British naval officer Robert Falcon Scott had a startling observation. Huge chunks of ice, some as large as a small country, were breaking away. It was an early hint that the frozen parts of our planet were more fragile than they appeared. This observation was just the tip of the iceberg, quite literally. Fast forward to the 21st century, and studies have shown that melting ice contributes to about 1/3 of the rise in sea levels. But why? When the massive glaciers and ice sheets on land melt, that water flows into our oceans. It's like pouring a bucket of water into an already full bathtub. The water level will rise. But there's more to it than just added water. As the ice melts, the massive weight that was once pressing down on the land is lifted. This causes the ground beneath to rise up, or rebound. So, in places like Greenland, not only is the ice melting into the ocean, but the land is also rising up and displacing more water into the sea. And don't forget about thermal expansion. As the Earth's temperature rises, the ocean water heats up and expands. Warmer water occupies more space than cold water, even if the amount of water remains the same. So, the more the Earth warms, the more our oceans expand. Now, you might wonder, if the rise is slow, can't we adapt? Here's where it gets chilling. The rate at which our sea levels are rising is accelerating. What took 100 years in the past can now happen in just a decade. The impacts are profound. Coastal cities like Miami and Venice are experiencing more frequent flooding, not just during storms, but even on sunny days. Millions of people are at risk of losing their homes, their livelihoods, and their way of life. Back to the Maldives, where we started our journey. If the current trend continues, by the end of this century, this island nation could become the first country to be entirely submerged due to rising sea levels. It's a harsh reality for the Maldivians, and they're not alone. Many coastal and island communities are in the same boat, facing the existential threat of disappearing beneath the waves. So, the question is, what can we do? Melting ice and rising sea levels aren't just about statistics and predictions. It's about the lives of people, ecosystems, and our shared human heritage. It's about understanding that our actions have consequences, and we have a shared responsibility to take steps, big and small, to address the challenges we face. As you watch the waves crash on the shore, remember that each wave holds a story of melting glaciers, warming oceans, and rising seas. And perhaps, it's not too late to change the ending of this story. But the first step is understanding and acknowledging the truth. So, will you be a part of the solution? If you found this insightful, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe for more content that unravels the mysteries of our planet.